Hey guys, it's been a long time since I said those two words together. You guys know who I am. I'm Beauty and the Diabetes. My first name is Dawn, and I think the last upload was sometime at the end of 2019. I think it was December 2019. I'm not going to get into a long drawn out explanation of why I have been absent from YouTube. I have been very active on Twitter, and I think not so much on Instagram. A lot has happened in my life since 2019, the end of 2019. I think that was the first time we were notified that COVID was around, but my absence has nothing to do with COVID. It has to do with a lot of other incidences that took place within my own life. Right about that time, earlier in 2019, I had been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and I had started on a second drug for rheumatoid arthritis right about the same time that I went absent, methotrexate on top of sulfasalazine. I had no idea how horrible RA could be, especially going into the cold weather in the winter. And I was in a lot of pain, and I didn't feel like making any videos because I'd be wincing on camera all the time. But also at the same time, I was notified that the nursing home where my mom was staying, they had sued me to get guardianship. We went to court, they lost, I won, I am her guardian legally. The second thing was that I had some hospital reaching out to me from California. I had no idea why they were calling me. Turned out that my uncle, my dad's older brother, he was the middle brother, my dad was the youngest, and his other brother passed away a long time ago, that he was in the hospital. Years ago, we had been notified that he had died. I had no idea that he was still alive. He had had a heart attack and a stroke. I think it was around October of 2019, and then everything just got drawn out into December of 2019, and then he finally passed away. And we had so many problems with dealing with the hospital. We couldn't get a burial. I wasn't going to go out to California at that time. I didn't want to go out there, but even if I had to, I would. And they said, oh, we can cremate him, and then they held on to his ashes because I didn't have the money to pay to get them back to me. Well, they finally got them back to me. They mailed them to me. I have his ashes. I also have my dad's ashes, and my mom is still alive, still kicking, still causing lots of trouble in the nursing home. But all of that hitting at one time, I think I went into this really dark place, and I didn't want to do anything. I really didn't want to do anything. Honestly, it was also, besides the seasonal change of season, depression, because RA has its own, type of depression you can go into. I mean, I really don't think that it lasted that long, but it did, and kept going and going. And then the pandemic hit, and I had to stay home because I was on several immune suppressing drugs. There was no way I was going to take a chance, because at that same time as COVID hit, I started on a biologic. That's been changed, that I've been on now since December of 2020. I started. Now my RA is under total control. I'm on pain meds. I'm on the right medication. So everybody's doing great here. But you can see in the background, as it looks a lot different than my previous RV. We sold that RV to another person in the campground, and we purchased a smaller travel trailer. So I'll be giving you guys a tour of this one. It's a lot smaller than the other RV. You can see the kitchen is like right on top of me, and the fridge is right there. My lovely trusted little YouTube candle, if you want to call it. I have no idea. I just put it on because I like the scent of it. We still have the 3 cats, but sadly, one of our guinea pigs passed away just recently. Bella, she was the Abyssinian of the trio, but we still have the other 2 girls. They have their own little separate room for themselves over here. A little bit different than the 5th wheel that we had. It's a little bunkhouse type of set up. So there's 3 bunks on top of each other. They're in the center bunk, so they have their little cage set up. I had a nice CNC cage. I set it up. Actually, not CNC. The cage, the bars are from 2 Midwest cages, but I'm going to get into that when I give the tour of this RV. So that's basically all that's really been happening, except I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see the cat. Sammy, the black cat, is sleeping right there. Gussie, our older cat, the oldest, is 15, and she has hyperthyroidism, constantly eating, and we have the medication we put in her ear because trying to get a pill in her was bloody. That's all I can say. It was very bloody for both of us. Okay, guys, so this is really a small update to let you guys know where I've been, and I'm going to be uploading, I promise this time. I'm feeling so much better. I have some unboxings and things I need to do. Take care, guys. I will see you in the near future.